everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Allie, and today I'm bringing you with me over to my local Target so we can go through the Hearth and Hand fall collection together. As you can see, they had everything laid out really beautifully, and I was so excited to dive in after seeing all the warm color tones that they used. And we're going to start off in their candle section. So this year she had two different styles of candle holders, and these are taper candle holders. Each of them holds three. Now this first one in particular is really pretty. I like that it has clean lines, and I thought that this was a good price for the piece. I could see this styled on a console table or even buying two of them and styling them on either side of a dining table. Now this one was really charming. I really liked this taper candle holder. I liked that it was very narrow and it had a slimmer profile. I could see this arranged next to a stack of books, maybe on a console table or in a reading nook. The one thing I will say about it is that pay attention to that tallest taper in the back. You can see that it's slightly crooked, and it may not be that noticeable now, but once you place a long taper in it, it will start to look like it's crooked. So unfortunately, all of the ones in my store were crooked. Just make sure if you buy this one, yours are not. She had tons of really beautiful candles in this fluted glass, and I liked the colors. This one in particular was probably my favorite color. I don't burn candles in my home anymore. I've been trying to eliminate the toxins, so the scented candles, as much as I love them, and they have so many to choose from, I typically just go for battery operated and I'll try to bring scents in another way. However, I really like the size of that scalloped one, and I even really like the charm of this one that looked like a little terracotta pot, and that one smelled delicious in the smoked apple cider. This taper candle holder was really cute and charming, and for $6.99, I thought that was a really great price. My favorite item so far is this adorable little matchstick holder. I have a glass one in my home, but I'm thinking about replacing it for this one in the fall. It's only $2.99 and really adorable. Here's another great option. This one is for a pillar-sized candle. And again, those warm colors, and I love the stone nature of these items. I just think that they are a really great way to add warmth to your home. Now, I always do like to bring in something shiny, so I was really excited to see these fluted trays. Now, she has this oval fluted tray like this, and then she also has two different fluted boxes in the same style, one that is oval and one that is rectangular. I also really liked this Bluetooth speaker. It has that throwback vintage feel. I thought it was really charming. This could be really nice to bring out to a fire pit when you're having like a s'mores night and you just want some music. They also had a ton of pillows and throw blankets, keeping with that cozy vibe. I really liked how they had a bunch of different styles. So they had like chunky knit throws like these in all sorts of beautiful fall colors. And then they had thinner but yet still warm blankets like this one right here. I really liked the sage color, kind of hard to see in the video, but I thought that it was a good price for it, and I really like the fringe. This one seemed like it would be great for that Halloween season. I love the tassels on it. I thought that was a really nice detail. Now this one was cute. I really am loving all the greens, and I like that this one has that monochromatic feel but still has that pattern of plaid in it. And then another one here, I think this one might be my favorite. I love the tassel detail. I love that it's that warm rust color and that it has that chunky knit feel to it. They also had a lot of really beautiful pillows to choose from. I don't think I'd go for that red color in particular in my home, but again, I really liked the greens. And I like how this green pillow has that leather detail, that brown leather detail wrapped all the way around it. I thought that that was a really nice touch. This green in particular was another favorite of mine. I love what they did here with the pattern. Now, a piece like this oval distressed looking tray is a good option to purchase for fall and maybe style some fall florals and candles on it, but then keep it out throughout all the other seasons. This is one of those versatile pieces that will work in any season. So now we're getting into some of the florals, and I was really impressed with the florals that she brought out this year, starting with these wreaths. The colors on these wreaths were striking. I have a black front door, and I thought that either of these would stand out and look so beautiful. So this is that golden color, golden ash, And then she has this rusted color, and they were just so striking. I love the variety of tones within each individual leaf. And then she also had the dried wreaths, like this one right here, which was also really beautiful. It was honestly hard to choose which would be a favorite of mine, but this one in particular, I liked that you could touch it and it didn't really shed. Think that one of my favorite things that she did is that she offered many different options for floral. So she has individual stems and then she has creations like this that are already done for you. This is an arrangement in a really nice tinted amber glass vase, and those yellow stems are beautiful. She also did a fall version of the Queen Anne's lace. And again, in that lighter amber colored vase, would just look really pretty, and it's kind of a done for you, ready to go item that doesn't look cheap. It actually looks really nice. And then here are some of the individual stems that she has. So starting with smaller stems that begin at $4.99 and then going to larger stems that are priced at $9.99. Now she also has some dried florals, these preserved bundles of this rusted eucalyptus, which was really pretty. And then this one in particular was one of my favorites. I really liked the palm stems. I just love that rusted color, and I think that that would look really nice either on its own or individually styled, those individual stems styled into another existing arrangement. I think my favorite, however, has to be this bundle of hops. This bundle in particular had a lot of movement to it, and I loved the color of it. I thought this would look really pretty in a vase, would be perfect for the season of fall, and again, just one of my favorites by far in the entire collection. Even more candles for you to choose from. I really liked the containers that these candles came in with this sort of fluted scalloped detail. This is another one of my favorite pieces. I really was impressed with the quality of this when I saw it in person. I had seen it online and you kind of never really know what you're going to get, but I can vouch for this piece in particular in person. This was really nice, very high quality. I loved the color tones. I thought the frame was really elegant, and I might pick that one up for myself as well. And I also really liked this charming smaller oval piece. I thought this would be a really great addition to a moody gallery wall. She also had a couple of sizes in these large amber glass vases. I like this shorter one, and I think that the hops that I showed you earlier would look really nice styled in one of these. And you can even use this glass vase as a candle hurricane if you had a slimmer candle to go inside of it, and then maybe purchase the larger one and use the larger one for some of those really beautiful fall stems. I liked the shape and style of this larger vase as well. I liked that ribbed fluted detail all the way around it, and I really liked the warm color tones. I also really liked the lamps that she had featured in this collection. This is one that I have here. She also has a green one, and I don't have it in store, but I linked it in my LTK shop, which I've linked for you below, along with everything else that you see here. And then these vases that come in two sizes are not new. I have the larger one, and I can say I've been using it now for about 3 years, and I am completely in love with it. And I think that any of those stems would work super well in it. Now, these are some glass mugs here, and honestly, for $9.99, I probably wouldn't go for those. They're a little high for me, but this espresso cup and saucer set was really charming, and that is a better price for me to splurge for a couple of sets of those. I did really like these larger mugs. These are really cozy for fall. Again, I can picture these outside by our fire pit, maybe with some hot chocolate or maybe a hot toddy. And I would pick up a couple of those. I think that those are worth it. And I also really loved the matching pitcher. Now, this pitcher, I would even use this for stems, honestly. I love the handle. I really like those clean lines that she repeated throughout her collection. I think that they're really nice and warm. Next up is this small pitcher set, and I thought that this was really cute as well. You can use this for when serving coffee, or again, even as a small pitcher for smaller, shorter stems. You guys, I was really excited to see that she had brought in some pasta accessories to her fall line this year. Every time we get into the season of fall, my kids start begging me for sweet potato gnocchi. It's one of my favorite recipes to make. I do it with a brown butter sage sauce, and I'll link it for you. And I'll also show you how I make it in a future episode. But the reason why you want to pick up a gnocchi board, like I'm showing you here, is because when you roll the pieces of pasta over the board, it puts ridges in your pasta and that is what allows your pasta to grab all of that delicious sauce. She also has a ravioli cutter like you see here. I've been using the wide mouth of a jar, so purchasing a ravioli cutter like that would definitely help me out when making ravioli. And of course, she has some Dutch ovens out for when you are ready to start making those warm stews and chilies and all those delicious one-pot meals that come with that cozy season of fall. She has these salt and pepper shakers, and I know that these are kind of similar to those really fancy looking ones that a lot of people have now that have the lever at the top that you wind around to grind the salt and pepper. I wouldn't say that these are a dupe because I think that what makes those ones so cool and charming is that lever, which these don't have, but I do like the color tone. She had some nice options for bedding as well. So if you are in the mood to give yourself a fall bedroom makeover, I think that you have some pretty good options here. She has the fine striped duvet cover set that comes with this duvet cover and two shams. And I like that it's simple. You could definitely dress this up with some pillows and a throw blanket. I really liked this green one in particular. I loved that detail that she has in the lines. Also, duvet cover with standard shams. This one was a little higher price at $89.99. You could also purchase this one in a comforter set as well that comes with the comforter and two shams. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed coming shopping with me today. I hope that you've liked this preview. Definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite parts of this was, maybe what your favorite item from the collection was. It really helps my channel when you guys do that, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.